Okay.
Hello.
Week 48.
Week 48. So, Youngler.
Youngler. So I looked up, guys always on about seeing platypus. So
In the wild. They're very cool.
very cool, very rare and hard to find. So, but luckily I found this place where you're pretty likely to see them.
Yeah, and a few people had also recommended Youngler.
Yeah.
Said if you want to see platypus, go to Youngler.
Yeah, it's a mountain drive and that. But on the way, we're driving along and so guy says, pull in here. So Platypus Beach. So I thought, oh, okay.
It's in the name.
Fair enough, it's in the name. Bound to see platypus. We pull in, and we had a bit of lunch. It was lunchtime, so we made some lunch. And then luckily, we had a look around the river, couldn't see anything. There was a guy coming back who said, oh, down there near some rocks about 500 metres away, he saw some platypus. So off we go. We had lunch, off we go. And sure enough, they were a long way off, but we did see platypus in the water. Excellent. So, sorry.
Very exciting, mozzies.
So, we're happy to tick that one off. We drive to Youngler. We haven't even got to Youngler yet. So we make the big drive up to Youngler, up the hill.
How beautiful is that drive up there as well?
Magic.
It's really windy, and again, I think the
transmission overheated a little. Yep, it's pretty steep, pretty windy.
Pretty steep, pretty windy, and it goes for quite some time.
Yeah.
So, but it's a really beautiful drive, and you can see out into the valley below. It's really pretty drive.
Yep.
So then we get to the Broken River Lookout.
Yep.
Drive through the township of Youngler, which is there's not a lot there.
But basically, there's a community centre which has some showers. So, which is nice because where we were camping didn't have showers.
That's really handy.
Yep.
So you pay $1.
You pay $1 or $2 something, then you go in and have a hot shower. Nice.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yep.
But the Broken River Lookout looks that's your actual lookout to look out into the valley below, and it's not a very far walk. It's only a couple hundred meters, and it's an easy walk. It's all paved.
Yep.
It's a nice little walk through the kind of the rainforest there. It's really pretty.
It's good.
And then beautiful view.
Yep.
And then onto Fern Flat.
Onto Fern Flat, where we were camping for 3 nights. Yeah. And I booked a spot thinking on that it sort of said that you can get vans in. Didn't realise that we weren't actually on the same side or near each other. But anyway,
with Matt, he's saying.
With Matt, so
Adrian and I were on the same.
We're on the same side, but Matt, who's travelling with us,
was on.
So we had 3 and 4. They weren't next to each other, which didn't matter.
They weren't far away.
They were far away, and really the sites were technically not for like camper vans and that. So basically, just park a car in, grab your tent, and go in and camp, set up camp. So keep that in mind if you're going there. Is that they're a little squeezy because there's only a couple of sites really big enough for a car and an awning to sleep in. Other than that, you're really meant for a small little car and tents. Really.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, we made it work, and it was good.
And it's a beautiful
spot right in the national park there. It was magic, and right on the back of the river.
And did we see some platypus there?
Yeah. So we walked back to the bridge. And there was a little platypus just playing in the water there, and he was excellent.
With the turtle.
With the turtle. Yeah, turtles as well. So we saw probably 4 or 5 different platypus, not that night, but over the course of the couple of days, heaps of different platypus. So, that was a really good spot to see platypus, which we did. And so we left. We did go to the chalet too.
Yeah, the chalet's worth the stop. You said the coffee wasn't
coffee. Probably the worst coffee I've ever had, but a beautiful view.
Beautiful view, and
the service was nice. They were nice, and the meal was pretty good.
Yeah, the meal was good. But I mean, the real thing with that is just the view. So
stick to the beer.
Just
stick to a beer. You can't go wrong with beer.
Really nice.
Have a beer
and beautiful old building.
Yeah,
which was really nice. Yeah.
Terrible.
And then as we were leaving Youngler driving on, we called in at Finch Hatton Gorge.
Yep. That was amazing.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
That was really. I didn't swim there, but
it's a biggish walk.
I wish I had.
A fairly big walk,
isn't it?
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah, it was a long walk. That was a long walk, and not an easy walk either. At one point, you're crossing the river. You're rock hopping across the river.
Yep.
And it's really, the rocks are really slippery.
Pretty slippery.
So we kind of stood there and waited to help the family across because it looked a bit treacherous. And then you get up to the top, there's kind of two areas that you can go to and swim at both.
Yep.
And they're both really pretty. So make sure you
Yeah, go to both.
both.
Definitely
do
go
the
to
furthest one first.
Yeah, yep.
And
have a swim.
and
It's
have a
cold,
swim.
but oh man, the water's beautiful. And
It's so clear. It
Yeah.
looks amazing.
Yep.
And that's where the waterfall is. Well, there's a waterfall at both,
Yeah.
but there's
Yeah.
the main waterfall at that end.
Yep.
But yeah, so clear, and then walk back to the other one, which isn't
Yep.
quite as far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Really pretty. And then on to Airlie Beach.
This was exciting because we got to catch up with some friends who we haven't seen for ages.
Yeah.
And
so a guy I used to work with at the Courier many years
Yep.
ago, Jeremy and his wife
Tanya,
Tanya, who
yep.
were travelling in their very
Luxurious
spacious,
van.
comfortable,
Yep.
luxurious van.
Yep.
So we caught up with them at Garden Bar, Coral Bay.
Yep.
Which the other thing, I'm glad we went there. I don't reckon we would have walked to that
No.
part of Airlie Beach had they not have said, "Come and meet us here."
Yeah.
So you walk along the kind of the marina and
boardwalk.
along the boardwalk,
Yep.
and it's a really beautiful walk.
Great walk.
along there.
Yeah, and even around there, and I think where we later went back to catch, there was a nice Italian restaurant that did pizza too. So that was a
Yeah.
really nice dinner there at the Garden Bar.
It was really
Beautiful place to have
nice.
drinks, but also we walked past a nice Italian place which looked like did apparently awesome pizzas too.
Yeah, and had
So-
someone singing, although
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
was a bit questionable whether you'd want to go for him singing. Anyway, but Airlie Beach, we went to the market and kind of
It's a backpacker town.
it's a backpacker town.
Big backpacker
It's
town.
loud.
The only place we could get accommodation close to town was what was the resort. It was known as was it the
It
something resort, wasn't
Called the resort, but it was actually
it?
the
It's actually the backpackers.
backpackers.
We had a campsite out the back, which was still
Which was-
camping in the
which,
backpackers. Yeah.
As it turns out, it was okay.
It was all right. It was a very good
It was fine.
location.
It was a great location.
Yep.
Just walk into town, which was so
Boy,
most
we
of the
felt
caravan
old.
parks were
We felt
well.
old.
We felt very old.
Yeah.
We felt
Yeah.
very old. I felt like I was back to my backpacking days, which
Yeah.
I'd left behind long ago.
Yeah.
I thought.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Luckily, we weren't in it.
But we're coming back. We're going to do more backpacking now. So
No,
we
we're
loved it.
I know we're not. Anyway, but then we took a boat out and sailed around the Whitsundays,
Yeah.
and that was awesome. That was
Yeah.
also a little bit
That was
backpacker.
well, it wasn't backpacker. It wasn't meant to. Well, boats. There's not a lot of room on boats. Some boats have a
No.
lot of room, but some boats don't. This boat,
This boat did not.
when we all looked downstairs at where we were staying, we were it was very close quarters.
It was
So
all dorm style.
yeah,
You had
yeah,
a curtain to
You had a
separate you from
curtain.
the
Yeah,
people next to you.
yeah. So yeah, it was maritime. It was good.
It was authentic.
And it was an old wooden
sailing boat.
sailing boat,
Yeah.
which was excellent. It was
Yeah,
really cool.
It was very cool, and it was small, so there were only about 15, 16 people.
Yeah.
On the boat, so it wasn't a lot of people.
What was it called?
So
with S.
well,
Sunseeker. Sunseeker.
yeah, well, just
Well,
but the boat, because we had looked and we specifically didn't want a backpacker, and
we-
this one wasn't.
and we booked
so
this one from
from
back at 1770.
1770.
Yeah, that's it.
yeah, but the boat, we had said to them we didn't want one that was full of 18-year-olds. No offense.
Oh, yeah,
They would be a whole lot of fun, but they probably don't want us hanging around either.
No.
But this
we
boat,
need to be in bed about 9:30. It's pretty much time we need to be in bed. So yeah.
But this boat was, it was kind of
It was a sailing boat. It was an old sailing
It was an
boat, and it
old
was a
sailing
good mix of
boat.
people. Younger, so there was a few younger people and a few older
Yeah.
people, but it was much as like it
And
wasn't backpackers because the people in it were our age pretty
Yeah,
much.
exactly.
But it was excellent. It was good fun.
And it was one night on
Yeah.
the sailing,
Yeah.
but 2 full days.
Yeah.
So we did kayaking and we did some snorkeling and saw some amazing fish, saw some reef.
So
was-
whales.
So we saw whales.
Whales
We had an
at
amazing
breakfast,
whaling
before
view,
breakfast,
just
yeah.
breakfast, an amazing sunset.
Yep.
Out there.
Yep.
And then we stopped at Whitehaven Beach.
So the second day, the first day we
That's it.
kind of cruised around. The second day after breakfast, we went to Whitehaven, didn't we?
Yep. And you do a
Um,
walk up over
Yeah,
over the
hill.
island.
Yep.
That's actually Whitsunday Island that you're on.
Yep.
So you walk up over the hill and then you see kind of the beach
Yeah,
before
beautiful
you.
beach.
We had a swim.
Beautiful
we
white
had a swim
sand
there.
and just the
Even
blue
I
water.
swam.
Yeah, it was
That's
excellent.
pretty amazing.
Yep.
But the water just looked so beautiful,
Yeah.
amazing.
There are croc warnings in there, aren't there? But we didn't see. There was no
No,
sign of crocs. In
it
fact, we
was
haven't
more
seen any
the-
crocs
It
yet.
was more the stingrays, wasn't it, in the water there?
I'm sure there was also croc issues. But anyway, you know, they say there's crocs, and I'm sure there are crocs. But yeah, but if there's a heap of people swimming, my go is just jump in and swim.
Yeah, we were fine. We survived.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah,
and that's it.
that's it.
That
Is week.
this week.
What was it? 48.
Week 48. Week 48
Fantastic.
done and
That was good.
dusted.
Hey, it was good to get up to the Whitsundays. We'll go there again because I really enjoyed. Anyway, that we're signing off now. So goodbye.
But we will go again.
We'll go again.
And
Yeah.
you should definitely go.
Yeah, definitely go to Whitsundays.
And we will see you next week.
So, bye.
Bye.